40-odd years ago,
And the Oscar
my
goes
mother used to
to
say to me all the time, boy, I'm going to take you to Hollywood.
Morgan Freeman, $1 Million Baby.
Well, Ma, look what they did.
You're born with a gift. If not that, then you get good at something along the way. And what you're good at, you don't take for granted. You don't betray it.
What if you do betray your gift?
And you betray yourself. That's a sad thing.
In the luminous expanse of Hollywood's cinematic space, Morgan Freeman emerges as a singular force, a voice that resonates uniquely. Imagine a narrative where each word is meticulously chosen, crafting a story that defies the ordinary. Born in the heart of Memphis, Freeman's life unfolds like a celestial saga, beginning as a dreamful boy in Mississippi whose aspirations echoed within school playhouses. As the heartbeat of Los Angeles pulsed through him, the stage embraced Freeman even before the silver screen could claim him. Beyond mere accolades, Freeman's story is defined by the artistic finesse woven into each of his performances. A glimpse of his greatness in $1 Million Baby, where his supporting role sculpted Oscar gold, and from the raw streets of Street Smart to the emotional journey of Driving Miss Daisy, Freeman's impact vibrates through the histories of time. His journey surpasses the confines of Hollywood screens, venturing through the Shakespearean stage, engaging in playful dances with penguins, unraveling the creative mysteries, and scripting tales from behind the director's lens. The question persists: who is Morgan Freeman, and what distinguishes him from the myriad names that has graced Hollywood's stage? Freeman was born on a warm June in 1937 in Memphis, Tennessee, and from hence his story unfolds like a captivating tale. His parents, Mamie Edna and Morgan Porterfield Freeman, shaped the early chapters of his life. Imagine the cadence of a teacher's voice and the skilled hands of a barber coming together to nurture a future legend. And in the intricate fabric of Freeman's lineage, threads of enslaved ancestors weave a story from North Carolina to Mississippi. A revelation unfolds, a white great-great-grandfather defying segregation to share a resting place with his black great-great-grandmother, a testament to love that transcends legal boundaries. As a tiny tot, Freeman found himself in the care of his paternal grandmother in Charleston, Mississippi. He was a young boy navigating life's stage, hopping from Mississippi to Indiana, and finally, the bustling streets of Chicago, Illinois. And at the tender age of 9, the spotlight beckoned as Freeman made his acting debut, seizing the lead role in a school play. And right there, his journey through Broad Street High School in Greenwood saw triumph at age 12 in a statewide drama competition. Yet, life threw a curveball at 16, an encounter with pneumonia that failed to dim the emerging star's glow. It was a tense and frustrating moment that beckoned in his life, but that could not stop the shining of an emerging star. And in 1955, Morgan graduates from high school, and this marked a crossroads in his entire life: a drama scholarship or the call of duty in the United States Air Force. Duty prevailed, and Freeman served as an automatic tracking radar repairman, rising to the rank of Airman First Class from 1955 to 1959. And at post-military service, the allure of Los Angeles beckoned. Freeman, now a young man, immersed himself in acting classes at the Pasadena Playhouse and exploring the world of theater arts at Los Angeles City College. A teacher's encouragement added a new dimension to his desire and passion: dance, which adds to his artistic repertoire. In the early 1960s, Morgan Freeman kicked off his career as a dancer at the 1964 World's Fair and was part of the Opera Ring musical theater group in San Francisco. Amidst dancing gigs and a touring company performance in The Royal Hunt of the Sun, Freeman discovered his passion for acting. His acting career took flight after this realization, with an off-Broadway debut in 1967's The Nigger Lovers and a Broadway appearance in 1968's all-black Hello, Dolly, alongside Pearl Bailey and Cab Calloway. And from 1971, Freeman found stability and recognition on PBS's The Electric Company, a children's television show. Although it brought financial security, he left in 1975 due to exhaustion. Despite his discontent, Freeman acknowledged its role in his journey.
Okay, brothers and sisters and misses and misters, here's your daddy-o with the sounds to go. No shucking, no jive, and I'm telling you, your music's arriving. Ha ha, what I say.
His film debut was in 1971's Who Says I Can't Ride a Rainbow, and in 1978, he triumphed in The Mighty Gents, earning a Drama Desk Award. Freeman continued with stage productions, receiving the Obie Award in 1980 for his role in Coriolanus. Also, throughout the 1980s, Freeman expanded into film, starting with a small role in Brubaker in 1980.
Man, don't be fucking with my head. You walked my ass. True, I swear it. And how come you look like a scumbag?
Because I'm fooling those guys out there.
And significant roles in Eyewitness in 1981 and Marie in 1985. He also took on supporting roles in feature films, gaining acclaim for portraying wise, fatherly characters. Freeman's diverse career path showcases his journey from a dancer to an acclaimed actor, emphasizing his resilience and passion for the craft. In 1987, Morgan Freeman ventured into a new territory with his role as a violent street hustler in Street Smart, co-starring Christopher Reeve and Kathy Baker. Film critics, including Roger Ebert, lauded Freeman's performance, labeling him an unforgettable villain. This breakthrough earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor, marking a turning point in his career.
Nobody gets in my way, you understand?
I'm sorry, man.
Nobody.
I'm sorry, man.
Put your ass through that motherfucking hoop. The fuck you think you are?
Hey, man, I'm
I'll stuff
sorry.
a mud hole in your ass. You understand that? You know who you fucking with? Do you know who I am?
Sorry, man.
Following this success, Freeman took on the role of Craig in the drama Clean and Sober alongside Michael Keaton and Kathy Baker. While not a box office hit, the film received favorable reviews for its superb performances, further showcasing Freeman's versatile acting skills.
Shall we? Tell me how happy I'm gonna be with this one, Daryl.
Entering the late 80s and early 90s, Freeman solidified his Hollywood breakthrough with a string of impactful films. In 1989, he portrayed Sergeant Major John Rawlins in
Denzel character. He was set up as this ne'er-do-well, this slough-off, this was a guy you're never going to be able to depend on.
a film about the Union Army's 2nd African American Regiment during the Civil War. The movie won 3 Academy Awards and brought Freeman acclaim for his warming sense of fraternity with co-star Denzel Washington.
It's like tits on a bull.
You're looking at a higher rank, Corporal, and you'll obey and you'll like it.
Make me, I'll make you. I'm sorry. What the hell is going on here?
The same year, Freeman starred in the commercial success Driving Miss Daisy, earning him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor.
Oh, Miss Daisy? Lord knows you ain't no fool.
Slow down. Miriam and Beulah and them, I could see what they were thinking when we came out of services.
He continued to impress with the biographical drama Lean on Me.
In anticipation of your arrival, Ms. Levias, your other vice principal, and I have appointed an executive committee to oversee certain areas where we have noted a need for improvement. Mr. Zarella, for example...
You may sit down, Mr. O'Malley.
And the crime drama Johnny Handsome. In 1990, Freeman lent his voice to Frederick Douglass in the Civil War miniseries and tackled the challenging role of Petruchio in Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew. The 90s saw Freeman's involvement in various films, including the critically acclaimed Unforgiven in 1992, which won 4 Academy Awards. Freeman stepped into the director's chair in 1993 with Bopa, a drama set in South Africa during apartheid. His directorial debut was praised for its skillful storytelling, marking yet another dimension of Freeman's talents. In 1994, Morgan Freeman took on the role of Red, a reformed convict in Frank Darabont's praised drama, The Shawshank Redemption, alongside Tim Robbins. Despite the novella originally featuring a white Irishman, Freeman's casting, suggested by producer Liz Glotzer, proved impactful. Filming presented challenges due to Darabont's insistence on multiple takes, a process Freeman found draining.
I learned my lesson. I can honestly say that I'm a changed man. And I'm no longer a danger to society. That's God's honest truth.
Despite this, the New York Times lauded Freeman's quietly impressive and moving performance. The film's enduring popularity led to Freeman's nomination for Best Actor at the 67th Academy Awards. During the same year, Freeman served on the jury at the 44th Berlin International Film Festival. In the subsequent year, Freeman starred in Outbreak in 1995, directed by Wolfgang Petersen, playing General Billy Ford in a medical thriller about a fictional virus outbreak. While the film achieved box office success, critical reception was mixed. Freeman's performance, however, earned recognition from some quarters.
Well, there's a fresh outbreak of the hantavirus in New Mexico. CDC needs help, so we're sending you.
No, send Peterson's team.
Don't tell me who to send on an assignment, Colonel. I told Senator Rosales I'd send my best man. That's you. Now get the hell on out of here.
He continued his successful year with a role in David Fincher's crime thriller, Seven, alongside Brad Pitt. Freeman's portrayal of a detective investigating a serial killer garnered positive reviews for its nuanced and captivating delivery.
All right, I'm confused.
It means that this is beginning. This was found behind the same refrigerator, written in Greece. There are 7 deadly sins, Captain.
Moving forward, Freeman faced challenges with the science fiction thriller Chain Reaction in 1996, which proved both commercially and critically disappointing.
I didn't tell you, Lyman, but your retirement had already been arranged.
Subsequent roles in Mall Flanders in 1996 and Kiss the Girls in 1997 received mixed reviews, with Freeman's performances drawing both praise and criticism.
Tell me what truth is.
Truth is looking at a beautiful woman, like Arcade here, and saying to yourself, I gotta have that.
In 1997, Freeman ventured into film production, co-founding Revelations Entertainment with Laurie McCreary. The company aimed to represent diverse stories, address challenging issues, and unveil hidden truths on screen. Freeman's diverse career also included narrating the Academy Award-winning documentary The Long Way Home in 1997, and starring in Steven Spielberg's Amistad in 1997, a historical epic about the 1839 events aboard the slave ship La Amistad. Despite mixed critical reception, Freeman's involvement showcased his willingness to explore complex narratives. In 1998, Morgan Freeman ventured into science fiction with Deep Impact, portraying President Tim Beck. The film unfolds as humanity strives to obliterate a colossal comet hurtling toward Earth, threatening mass extinction. Despite facing competition from another blockbuster, Armageddon, the movie achieved box office success.
What do you know about ELE?
I know you should have picked a better cover story than a sick wife.
Following this disaster theme, Freeman starred alongside Christian Slater in Hard Rain, a 1998 film intertwining heist and betrayal amid a natural disaster in a small Indiana town. Unfortunately, critics dismissed it as routine, citing one-dimensional characters.
See if he will shoot you or me. It's fine either way. Henry? You want me to get us out of here? Yes, of course. Then shut the fuck up.
Freeman took on the lead role of Charlie in the comedy Nurse Betty, featuring Renee Zellweger, Chris Rock, and Greg Kinnear. Premiering at the Cannes Film Festival, the film received mainly positive reviews, praising Freeman's chemistry with Rock. He then appeared in the thriller Under Suspicion in 2000, a remake of the 1981 French film Garde à Vue, produced under his company, Revelations Entertainment. Despite lukewarm reception, Freeman expressed joy working with Gene Hackman.
A beautiful woman moves through life unchallenged. Men giving them everything that they want. First their daddies, then their boyfriends and husbands.
Thanks to that.
For some women, beauty is their only talent.
In 2001, he reprised the role of Alex Cross in Along Came a Spider, receiving mixed to negative reviews.
The dedication.
You sound like an admirer.
Well, he's like a spider.
The year 2002 saw Freeman opposite Ben Affleck in The Sum of All Fears, a spy thriller based on Tom Clancy's novel. Though receiving moderate reviews, it became a commercial success.
Mr. Chairman, some of our assets in the Russian government who actually know Mr. Nemerov have not had a chance to report in. I'd like to take a couple of days and gather more information for you before characterizing him. But I do maintain my opinion that appearances can be deceiving.
He then starred in High Crimes in 2002 alongside Ashley Judd and Jim Caviezel, a legal thriller praised for chemistry and performances despite criticisms of the story. Freeman's diverse roles continued in 2003, embodying God in the hit comedy Bruce Almighty.
I'm the one, creator of the heavens and the earth, Alpha and Omega.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Bruce, I'm God.
And featuring in the science fiction horror Dreamcatcher, which failed at the box office and received negative reviews.
There's no infection here.
Whose radio is that?
It's not the radio, boss. They're putting it directly into our heads.
We are helpless.
There it is, gentlemen.
We are dying.
There is no infection here.
Directly into our heads.
Please don't.
This gives you an idea of what we're up against.
In the same year, he appeared in lesser-known dramas, Levity and Guilty by Association. In 2004, Freeman's performance as an elderly former boxer in Clint Eastwood's $1 Million Baby earned him his first Academy Award.
How'd you get all the ice and hair through this little tiny hole? I've been thinking on it. Can't figure it out.
Why don't I show you, Danger?
Oh, you could do that? You could show me?
I think so.
And from 2005 to 2013, Freeman's career embraced documentaries and thriller films. In 2005 alone, he made 6 appearances, including the drama An Unfinished Life, narrations for documentaries like War of the Worlds and March of the Penguins, and a role in Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins.
Look, Mr. Fox.
Yes, sir.
If you're uncomfortable...
Mr. Wayne, you don't want to tell me exactly what you're doing. When I'm asked, I don't have to lie. But don't think of me as an idiot.
His varied roles showcased his adaptability, from a blind piano tuner in Unleashed in 2005, to a role in the box office failure Edison in 2005, and concluding the year with the documentary Magnificent Desolation Walking on the Moon 3D, where he voiced Neil Armstrong. This period illustrated Freeman's versatility and enduring presence in the film industry. In 2006, Freeman took on diverse roles, showcasing his versatility. He starred as assassin Frank Carden in The Contract, facing off against John Cusack. Following this, Freeman appeared in Lucky Number Slevin, a crime thriller featuring an ensemble cast. Despite mixed reviews, Freeman's performance alongside Ben Kingsley stood out.
Well, why don't I just cancel the whole debt in exchange for a small favor?
What depends on the favor?
Adding a touch of humor, Freeman portrayed himself in the low-budget comedy 10 Items or Less, co-starring with Paz Vega. The film's unique distribution method, offering downloads just 2 weeks after its theatrical release, reflected Freeman's involvement with Clickstar, a film distribution company he co-founded that year. In 2007, Freeman revisited his divine role as God in the sequel Evan Almighty, alongside Steve Carell. Despite the star-studded cast, the film faced criticism for sentimentality and CGI overload, becoming a box office failure.
Genesis chapter 6, verse 14. I want you to build an ark.
You want me to build an ark?
Yes.
So that's why the tools, and you are responsible for the wood?
Freeman's second release of the year, Feast of Love, received sarcastic praise for his involvement in a challenging role. Further diversifying his portfolio, Freeman had a supporting role in Gone Baby Gone, Ben Affleck's directorial debut. The mystery thriller, adapted from Dennis Lehane's novel, showcased Freeman as Captain Jack Doyle and earned positive reviews for its story and cast performances. Freeman also starred in the comedy The Bucket List alongside Jack Nicholson, where two terminally ill men embark on a memorable road trip.
Who invented the radio?
That's a hard one.
What do you know? I finally got you.
No, it's just that I don't know if you want the person they think invented the radio or the person who actually invented the radio.
In 2008, Freeman embraced action in Wanted, playing Sloan, the leader of a secret society. Despite the film's originality and positive reviews, Freeman's standout performance marked a bold addition to his repertoire.
Still trying to figure out who you are?
This is not me. This is just the motherfucking decoy.
He then lent his distinctive voice to the Love Guru before reprising his role as Lucius Fox in The Dark Knight, the second installment of Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy.
One of the wealthiest, most powerful men in the world is secretly a vigilante who spends his nights beating criminals to a pulp with his bare hands. And your plan is to blackmail this person?
Amidst his cinematic endeavors, Freeman returned to Broadway in 2008, co-starring in Clifford Odets' play The Country Girl after an 18-year hiatus. This period showcased Freeman's unwavering commitment to diverse roles and his influential presence in both film and theater. And in 2009, Freeman's cinematic odyssey continued with diverse roles. His first venture was the heist movie Thick as Thieves, where he starred alongside Antonio Banderas. Following this, he brought humor to the screen in The Maiden Heist, a comedy featuring Christopher Walken and William H. Macy.
Do you know George?
Yes. I mean, yes. Yes, he's a friend, like Roger said. A nice guy. A little tense, but then who isn't, right?
Freeman, harboring a long-standing desire to portray Nelson Mandela, secured the film rights to John Carlin's book Playing the Enemy, Nelson Mandela, and the Game That Made a Nation. This venture materialized into the biographical drama Invictus, directed by Clint Eastwood, with Freeman embodying Mandela and Matt Damon portraying rugby team captain Francois Pienaar. The film received acclaim for Freeman's portrayal, earning him nominations at prestigious awards.
Our enemy is no longer the Afrikaner. They are our fellow South Africans, our partners, in a democracy.
In the same year, Freeman lent his distinctive voice to Emmett Till and Anne Frank, victims of racial persecution during their teenage years. Freeman's sole film release in 2010, Red, featured a star-studded cast, including Bruce Willis, Helen Mirren, and John Malkovich. Loosely adapted from the comic book series, the film was both a critical and commercial success. Jim Shembry of Melbourne's The Age applauded Freeman and the ensemble cast for infusing infectious comic energy into their roles.
Sexy as ever.
Oh, you old snake charmer, you.
Sarah, this is Victoria, best wet work asset in the business, and a true artist with an RPN.
These years saw Freeman seamlessly navigate through genres, leaving an indelible mark with each character he brought to life on the silver screen. His commitment to diversity and storytelling prowess continued to captivate audiences and critics alike. Apart from his prolific film career, Morgan Freeman engaged in diverse projects, showcasing his versatility and passion for various fields. In January 2010, Freeman took on a new role, replacing Walter Cronkite as the voiceover introduction to the CBS Evening News, presented by Katie Couric.
From CBS News World Headquarters in New York, this is the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric.
This change aimed to establish consistency in introductions for regular news broadcasts and special reports, providing a fresh perspective to the program. Simultaneously, Freeman embraced the cosmos with enthusiasm. Deborah Myers, head of the Science Channel, recognized Freeman's deep interest in space and the universe. Their collaboration led to Freeman becoming the presenter of Through the Wormhole, a series that explored captivating scientific mysteries from 2010 to 2017. And in 2011, Freeman's distinctive voice narrated the fantasy film Conan the Barbarian. He also ventured into family drama with Dolphin Tale, portraying Dr. McCarthy, a prosthetics specialist. Returning to the theatrical stage, Freeman graced Broadway in 2011 alongside John Lithgow in Dustin Lance Black's play, 8. This staged reenactment depicted the federal trial overturning California's Proposition 8 ban on same-sex marriage, with Freeman portraying attorney David Boies. The production, held at the Eugene O'Neill Theater in New York City, aimed to raise funds for the American Foundation for Equal Rights. In 2012, Freeman tackled a lead role in the drama The Magic of Belle Isle. Playing an alcoholic novelist attempting to rediscover his writing prowess, Freeman's performance added depth to the narrative. Closing the chapter on this period, Freeman reprised his role as Lucius Fox for the third time in The Dark Knight Rises in 2012. This multifaceted journey highlighted Freeman's ability to seamlessly transition between film, television, and theater, leaving an enduring impact on various realms of entertainment.
What's it called?
Oh, it has a long, uninteresting Wayne Enterprises designation. I just took to calling it the Bat.
And in the year 2013 marked a series of box office triumphs for Morgan Freeman. First, he took on the role of Speaker of the House Alan Trumbull in the action thriller Olympus Has Fallen.
Mary, get me some coffee. Half and half, 3 sweetened lows, in a real cup, not one of those paper or styrofoam things.
The San Francisco Chronicle praised Freeman's amicable supporting performance, giving the film a solid 3 out of 4 stars. Continuing the momentum, Freeman featured in the science fiction drama Oblivion alongside Tom Cruise, portraying the seasoned soldier Malcolm Beach.
Well, most of the time.
The drones are programmed
To kill humans, Jack.
You saw what they did to those sleep pods.
His versatility shone in the thriller Now You See Me, where he played an ex-magician.
Who's behind all this?
Somebody with an obsession. Meticulous. Somebody prepared to sacrifice everything. Somebody so prepared to lose that there wouldn't even be a suspect until the trick was done.
I don't want to profile.
The year concluded with Las Vegas, a comedy where Freeman played a retiree alongside Michael Douglas, Robert De Niro, Kevin Kline, and Mary Steenburgen. Set in Las Vegas and Atlanta, the film garnered praise for its cast chemistry, with Freeman delivering amusement, according to one critic.
I'm so sorry, Archie.
Entering 2014 and beyond, Freeman's success endured. He lent his voice to the character Vitruvius in the commercially successful 3D animation, The Lego Movie.
It was an honor to be portrayed by the golden-voiced Morgan Freeman. That man could read the phone book and make it sound interesting. 555-3492.
Transitioning to live action, he starred in Transcendence, Wally Pfister's directorial debut, portraying scientist Joseph Tagger. Critical reception varied, but Freeman's portrayal added depth to the film.
Well, you surprised to see me, Joseph?
That depends.
Freeman's presence continued to shine in Lucy in 2014, an action film where Scarlett Johansson gained psychokinetic abilities. Freeman played Professor Samuel Norman, bringing his wisdom to the narrative. His performance contributed to the mixed to positive reception of the film.
All of my research? Well, I'm very flattered, young lady, but I find that hard to believe. I must have written no less than
6,734 pages. I can recite them to you all by heart if you wish.
In 2014, Freeman participated in the sequel Dolphin Tale 2 and the comedy drama 5 Flights Up. Towards the year's end, he made an appearance as himself in the documentary Lennon or McCartney, alongside other celebrities. Freeman's cinematic journey from 2013 onward reflected his enduring success and ability to captivate audiences across genres. His contributions to both animated and live-action films showcased his versatility and continued impact on the big screen. The year 2015 marked Morgan Freeman's diverse contributions to the film industry. His first venture, the action thriller Last Nights, alongside Clive Owen, depicted a group of warriors seeking vengeance for their master's demise at the hands of a corrupt minister.
But they hardly begin to cover the scope of my true crimes. Honor requires more than admission. So I offer a full confession.
Switching gears to comedy, Freeman joined the cast of Ted 2, which was directed by Seth MacFarlane. The film follows the talking teddy bear Ted's fight for civil rights to be recognized as a person, with Freeman portraying civil rights attorney Patrick Mahan.
Ted, you're special. You could have been an inspiration to the world. Could have been a leader, a role model. Instead, you're Justin Bieber.
Simultaneously, Freeman took on a TV role as Chief Justice Frawley in Madam Secretary, where he also served as an executive producer.
Repeat after me. I, Elizabeth Adams McCord, do solemnly swear.
I, Elizabeth Adams McCord, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
The end of 2015 saw Freeman in the thriller Momentum, portraying a U.S. senator. The following year, he reprised his role as Alan Trumbull in London Has Fallen, a commercial success despite some critics about the filmmaking.
Amir Bakawi.
Number 6 on the 10 list.
This man's responsible for more deaths than the plague.
In 2016, Freeman continued his on-screen journey. Reprising Thaddeus Bradley, he starred in Now You See Me Too, grossing over $300 million worldwide. Additionally, Freeman had a leading role in the historical drama Ben-Hur, despite the film being one of 2016's biggest box office disappointments. 2017 brought Freeman into the realm of comedy with two releases, Going in Style and Just Getting Started. Freeman expanded his presence to television, hosting National Geographic's The Story of God with Morgan Freeman in 2016 and The Story of Us with Morgan Freeman in 2017. And in 2018, Freeman lent his distinctive voice to the historical drama Alpha and starred in Disney's The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. He concluded the year with an uncredited role in the biographical drama Brian Banks. And in the following year, Freeman collaborated with John Travolta in The Poison Rose and reprised his role as Alan Trumbull in Angel Has Fallen, the third installment in the Has Fallen film series. Despite mixed critical reviews, the film achieved box office success, earning over $140 million worldwide. It's a fact to say Freeman's cinematic journey during this period showcased his ability to seamlessly transition between genres, leaving an indelible mark on the big screen. His presence continued to captivate audiences, reinforcing his enduring legacy in the world of entertainment. In Hollywood, where the spotlight never dims, Morgan Freeman's personal life story unfolds like a gripping drama. Beyond the dazzling premieres and red carpets lies a tale of love, loss, and an indomitable spirit that defies the norms of stardom. And as Freeman walked the hallowed grounds of the 62nd Academy Awards in 1990, little did he know that his personal journey would be a roller coaster of highs and lows. Marriage, a sacred bond, wove its intricate threads into the fabric of his life. Jeanette Adair Bradshaw held his heart from October 1967 until November 18, 1979. A chapter closed, but another one opened when Myrna Colley Lee became his life partner on June 16, 1984. Yet the winds of change blew through their love story, and by December 2007, they found themselves on separate paths, ultimately concluding their union on September 15, 2010. Family, they say, and Freeman also believes, is the cornerstone of any epic tale, and this played a central role in Freeman's narrative. Morgan has 4 children, each a chapter in his legacy: Alfonso, Dina, Morgana, and Saifulay. Together with Myrna, they embraced the role of guardianship, raising Edna Hines, a step-granddaughter from Freeman's first marriage. But tragedy struck on a fateful August night in 2015, when the streets of New York City turned into a stage for a heart-wrenching finale. Edna Hines, only 33, met an untimely end, leaving behind a void that echoed through the Freeman household. And amidst the emotional ebb and flow, Freeman sought solace in geographical dualities. The charm of Charleston, Mississippi, and the hustle of New York City became the contrasting canvases of his life. A man of the skies, Freeman, at the age of 65, earned his wings, a private pilot's license that unlocked the heavens. His love affair with the clouds manifested in 3 private aircraft, each telling a tale of freedom and exploration. The cosmic question of belief hung in the air when Freeman pondered the existence of God. A philosopher in his own right, he quipped, "I think we invented God. So, if I believe in God, it's because I think I'm God." A man unswayed by the currents of religious documentaries, Freeman's views remained steadfast until a surprising revelation in 2019, a newfound connection with Zoroastrianism. Life, however, is a tapestry of joy and sorrow. The night of August 3, 2008, became a chapter etched in pain. A car crash near Ruleville, Mississippi, brought Freeman face to face with mortality. The echo of hydraulic tools cutting through the wreckage mingled with his conscious banter with a photographer. A helicopter carried him to the regional medical center in Memphis, where surgeons mended his broken body. The crash, a turning point, left him grappling with fibromyalgia, a companion he carries to this day. Beyond the realms of personal strife, Freeman's journey took him to unexpected territories. A bid for the U.S. hosting rights for the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Zurich, alongside luminaries like President Bill Clinton, showcased his commitment beyond the silver screen. However, the shadows of controversy loomed when allegations of inappropriate behavior surfaced in 2018. Freeman's response, a staunch denial, echoed through the corridors of Hollywood. The saga unfolded, journalists spoke, lawyers demanded retractions, but the Screen Actors Guild, SAG, opted for silence, leaving Freeman's reputation in the hands of time. And as the ink dries on the pages of Freeman's life, echoes of a Spanish-language blog post in 2018 resurface, alleging the fabrication of reports. The stage is set, the curtain falls, and the enigma of Morgan Freeman persists, a script that continues to unfold with each passing day. In the play of Morgan Freeman's life, he's more than just the roles he plays in movies. His story is like a book filled with moments of success, moments of sadness, and the strength that keeps us going. Imagine it as a journey through the ups and downs, much like the stories we all live. And taking a close look at the happy times when Morgan Freeman was married and it felt like everything was perfect. But life, as we know, isn't always a smooth ride. There were tough times too, especially when things didn't work out and relationships faced challenges. Freeman's life reflects the reality that everyone encounters difficulties, no matter how bright the lights of fame shine. Then there's the heart-wrenching chapter of personal tragedy. Like a storm during calm, the loss of his step-granddaughter, Adina Hines, paints a picture of the pain that even someone like Freeman can experience. It's a reminder that life's path is unpredictable, and even the stars we admire face their share of shadows. And away from the glamorous headlines and the whispers of gossip, Freeman emerges as a symbol of strength. His journey is a testament to the fact that each of us, no matter how ordinary or extraordinary, has our own unique story. It's a story filled with challenges, victories, and the courage to keep going. In the end, Freeman teaches us that life is more than what the world sees on the surface. It's about facing difficulties head-on, learning from them, and carrying on with resilience. His life is proof that our personal stories are the real masterpieces, the true epics that shape who we are. In the vast theater of life, Morgan Freeman takes center stage not just as an actor, but as a storyteller of the human experience.